Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. We'll do it with the Tarot Moocher. I'm sort of half packed up and starting to get ready for a move. I know I've still got a couple of weeks, but working as well sort of leaves me with less time, and I don't really want to let this business sort of slide at all. So I like doing the readings too much. So trying to work around all of this is great fun. So you will see my little table become a little bit less cluttered, and then hopefully when I move into the new place I'm going to set things up very differently to what I've had before, so hopefully get a bit more room to do that. But anyway, I'm here to do your bonus read. Today is the 26th of December, otherwise known as Boxing Day. Alrighty, and we're using the Tarot Moocher for your reading. We have the Seven of Pentacles coming out. Now I've just done the What's Cracking read, and I'm pretty sure we had that there too. So when a card sort of gets a lot of repetition, the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands have been coming up a lot lately. Most of them are about sort of really manifesting, standing your ground, not giving up, putting a lot of effort in here. Now the Seven of Pentacles is about planting something and waiting for it to grow. So we know things take time, and in the traditional card, of course, the guy is he's planting seeds technically and waiting for them to grow on a tree. So we know that you've planted something in the past and you're now waiting for what's going to happen when it finally comes round. And I want to do the da-da-da-da. Okay, and we have the Five of Cups behind that. So the Five of Cups is a card that talks about past heartbreak. It's something that you're having trouble perhaps letting go of, something that maybe had an enormous impact on you, and you're struggling to let something go here. And you've been trying to manifest another go. We have the Judgment card here. So this is about trying to bring something around a second time, having a rebirth, wanting something to give you another chance here. Maybe you couldn't let a relationship go or a situation go, and you've been trying to manifest it back into your life so that you can do it differently this time. There could have been some pain or heartbreak in the past, but maybe you feel that that could be rectified. Maybe you feel that you can move forward even though you experienced pain at the time. I hear people saying all the time that they don't want people back, but a lot of the time this could be someone in your family or a friend that you've loved very dearly who you have had some sort of breakup with, and that's your choice. If you don't want someone back, that's fine, but sometimes we want that person back. We want to resolve the issue. So for those of you who don't want something back in your life or don't want a situation, maybe this is a job even. It may be even an opportunity to go on a holiday again that you missed out on before. I know that I've seen it come up when someone's missed out on a rock concert and then got a ticket for it. So it may not be to do with romantic love, but whatever this has to do with, if you don't want to have another go at it, then click off now, because this is probably something that's going to bring a great deal of stability back into your life. And I think this is why you're trying to manifest it. Something has left you perhaps a little ruffled, a little edgy, in a little bit of a situation here where, perhaps things have not always been right after you let that person go or after they let you go. So whatever it is for you, I feel that bringing this back in, or at least having the closure or the resolving of something, is going to change things for you. Look at this. You have the Magician coming in. So maybe you're dealing with a magician. It could be that you're dealing with someone who now wants to bring things back to you rather than you bringing them in. But this could be you manifesting something here. This guy has everything they need. So maybe this is the right time, the right place, the right situation to invite something back into your life. Maybe the other person thinks so. There's been healing here. So don't forget the readings are general. They flip-flap. Goodness, Yvonne. I didn't have any alcohol yesterday. The readings flip-flop backwards and forwards. But this is about healing. So I feel that someone's done a lot of healing here, and maybe they're ready to pick something up where it left off. Some things you don't want to take back again, but some things you do. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups coming out. So it could have been some sort of incident that came out of some sort of situation here. This could be a family for some of you, because there appears to be more than one person here. So maybe there was some sort of tiff in a family that needed to be straightened out. So could be too that you're dealing with someone who was dealing with more than one person, or it could be you had more than one person in your life trying to make a choice between people. Okay, Six of Cups. So we're talking past again, and this came out in the What's Cracking reading. So something that needed resolving from your past. You see, I can use a completely different deck. I can completely start off with a different story, and the universe will still bring me in the same cards. It blows me out every time. I'm fascinated. Okay, so we have the King of Wands here, as we did in the What's Cracking reading. This person could be somebody that is a very strong role model in your life. It could be, you know, a family member. It could be a relationship. But this person here is at the top of their game. They're very self-assured. They're very confident. They could be a business owner. Leo, Sag, or Aries is the signs represented by this card. This person's very passionate. They're coming in with a lot of passion here to try and put things right, because maybe something wasn't right in the past. Now, when I see the Seven of Swords, it can be sometimes that people realize they've done something wrong but are finding it difficult to speak up. The swords represent thoughts, communication. So somebody here wanted to communicate before now, but they've only just found, or only just coming around to bring this communication around to you. Five of Wands coming in here. So it may have created some sort of conflict here. Or it could, oh, okay, so we have the World here as well. We definitely are closing out some sort of cycle here. The card of the High Priestess has come out, which says to me this is a time to really use your intuition, because the Nine of Cups is coming out here. So whatever this is, it's resolving something for you that you've wished and you've manifested. So let's give it a good breakdown. Seven of Pentacles, manifesting, planting seeds for the future, holding, waiting for something to come your way. Something that in the past may have made you feel a bit sad, may have had to have walked away from something because it wasn't bringing you what you wanted. Universe here bringing in a rebirth, reunion, rebirthing. Okay, whatever it was in the past, there may have been some pain or heartbreak that came with this. But bringing it round again is going to bring you in a lot of stability. Look, we have the Ten of Cups here. So definitely bringing in something that's far more stable here. So maybe it's something that you had to go away and heal from, but now the time is right to put this back into perspective. Something from your past here, probably involving more than one person here as well. So it could be a situation where there has been more than one love, maybe a family situation, but it's certainly not just between two people. This is far greater. I feel that there's been a lot of healing here, but maybe lack of communication in that time, however long it's been. There would have been a great deal of conflict after this happened too, because it's put you in a healing space, which is obviously what a lot of these things are meant to do. So whether it's our fault, our problem, our blame, whatever you'd like to call it, there's still time here to think about what you want from the situation. And I feel that maybe at the time you walked away from something because it wasn't giving you what you wanted. You couldn't find a resolution here, and you needed to go away and heal. You needed time to yourself to contemplate how you wanted to move forward. Someone's coming back in here, and I feel like this Magician is representing the other person. I feel you've done the manifestation, but I think this Magician is the person that's coming back in, because they have realized now they have what they need or what they require to get this off the ground again. So you've got someone coming in, maybe to offer an apology, maybe to seal things up after some sort of conflict. This is about you understanding your greater power in things here, because you're coming up here as the High Priestess, the Justice card. Sorry, you're coming up as I don't know why I thought that was the High Priestess, but that's interesting, isn't it? So maybe take that on board. This is about justice here. The scales are being put right here because you need to close out some sort of cycle, something that happened back here that you've healed from, but you now need to understand your lessons and how that's taught you to move forward. I love that the Nine of Cups is here though, because something here is fulfilling all of your wishes. So I don't know what it is for you. I would like to share with you my story, but I don't think I want to do it at the moment. I think I might share it with you another day, but this fits exactly with what's going on in my life at the moment. And I think that for a lot of people, this is what's happening here, especially for some of the readings I've done. Trying to sort of put right things that have happened in the past. I got 2 again. How bizarre. Trying to put past wrongs right somehow. Which one to read first? We can look at round and round. So sometimes in these situations, and I haven't got that far enough down now, isn't that funny? Sometimes in these situations, when we talk about round and round, we talk about cycling. So maybe you tried to put the end to a cycle some time back. It might have only been a little while ago, maybe it was years ago, but you tried to end something here that perhaps was going round and round and not going anywhere. And I feel that you've done what healing you needed to do now, so maybe you're able to bring this to a close now, and that's what the karmic end of a cycle is for some of you. The other thing I've got here is a change in the wind, and I want to read this one because I think that's the one that needs reading, and it went straight to the page. So this is a sense that unseen change has been initiated. Preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which directions the wind will blow. Maybe this is a tower moment for some of you. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change, to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. Now it talks about transformation and change all the way through here. I think that I want to read you the prosperity message, that's all. So I'm going to read you that this time. And it says, as you endeavour to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift direction. This is a good thing, so there is nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought went to someone else. Perhaps you pursued something that you suddenly realise is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go, but you are certain that things are not going as planned. Circumstances are not in your control right now. Wait it out, all will be well. Even better, actually, trust. And I think that's why you needed to hear that, because I think for some of you here, whatever this is that you need to revisit is for your own good. So you could close it out. Have a wonderful day.